Episode 11. King Li came to kill Xuanshang while he was repairing and returning to the ruins. Yi Tan was going to Guishu to see Xiao Dian Yuqin off, and Di Lanjue lent her his magic weapon to go to Guishu. When the God clan arrived at Guishu, God of Neon felt very guilty for her son. This time he went to Guishu and escaped death. She felt that she had not fulfilled her responsibility as a mother, so she shed tears of regret. Yi Tan came to the vicinity of Guishu, was blown down by the strong wind, and was protected by 3 immortals when she was about to fall to the ground. She learned from the mouths of the 3 immortals that even if the master was gone, the red eyes were still there. And Yi Tan was even more so. Anxious, she was still thinking about waiting for Xiao Dian Yuqin to die, and her red eyes would be released so that she could leave the heaven. She wanted to let him unlock her red eyes before Xiao Dian Yuqin entered the ruins. In the eyes of everyone in the heavens, she thought she was reluctant to part with Xiao Dian Yuqin. At this time, Xiao Dian Yuqin escaped the mud, rocks and sea water and entered the seal barrier in Guishu. He did not expect that the seal had been damaged to this point. The Emperor Rin also came to Guishu, fearing that he would expose his true identity to the heavens. Yi Tan used the excuse of heartache to hide away. Both the human emperor and the beast king of the human and beast races supported the heavenly emperor, but King Xuanli led an elite army to kill him. Seeing this, the beast king dragged the human emperor away, not to get involved in the struggle between the Xinyuan clan and the God clan. Yi Tan saw it clearly from the corner, and was extremely disappointed in his heart. Rendi was like this to Qing Kuei, let alone himself. The God of Neon summoned the Heavenly Guard army guarding the Nantian Gate, but at this time the 3 His Royal Highnesses of Xinyuan had also broken through the Nantian Gate, directly dragging the guard army's footsteps. Ding Yun didn't want Xiaofeng to take the credit, and ordered him to guard the Nantianmen. Xiaofeng knew that it was impossible to win the heavens so quickly, so he simply waited and watched the changes. The human emperor and the beast king quarreled. He didn't want to leave at first, but was forced to come here by the beast king. However, what the beast king said was also reasonable. Now we can only hope that Xiao Dian has a piano. At this time, Xiao Dian Yuqin was too busy to take care of himself. He was busy repairing the seal of returning to the ruins, and he was also busy resisting the black energy attacking him, and the tenfold golden body was also useless. Xiao Dian Xiaoi, the Emperor of Heaven, used the demon-slaying formation, but he was afraid that Guishu Island would sink into the sea, and the entire 4 realms would be devastated, so he did not use the full power of the demon-slaying formation. King Li guessed this and took it as a weakness, waiting for an opportunity to counter Xiao Dian Xiaoi. Yi Tan thought about confessing the identity of the concubine. Maybe Li Wang would let her live, but Nihon God and other gods were protecting her everywhere. She was ashamed of what she thought just now. King Li's methods were 100 times more ruthless than in the book, and he easily defeated the heavenly emperor, and all the people in the heavenly realm were restrained and unable to move. In the heaven, Wu Dai and Xinyuan's army were extremely fierce, but they were held back by the formation that Xiao Dian Yuqin had set up earlier. But they quickly broke through the formation. Qing Hang asked Fei Qi next to him if he had other weapons and formations. Fei Qi remembered Xiao Dian Yuqin's request before, and handed over the position of coach to Qing Hang. Qing Hang lived up to everyone's expectations. Defeated Wu Dai, Ding Yun and Xinyuan Jun, and captured them. Xiaofeng saw that fighting like this would only lead to a lose-lose end, so he and Gu Haichao left first, and took the soldiers of the scout battalion to Xinyuan for support. Yi Tan thought about Fei Qi's words, so he decided to delay for some time, waiting for Qing Hang to come to support him. Sure enough, as she expected, Qing Hang came to support, but the mocking wind followed, and the 2 sides fought fiercely. Xiao Dian Yuqin was suddenly attacked by black energy just before the complete restoration of Guishu, and was on the verge of death.